Dude, this is something, man. This is something, man. I can't.
This is something, man.
Something, man.
This is something. This something is man. This is something, man.
You
This
want to
is
keep rhythm the whole time? Or
Man, this is something, man. Holy shit, this is something. This is something, man.
Yeah.
Think we got enough there?
He posted that on his story.
Oh,
What's he up to? You think he's doing hard drugs again?
I bet so.
He's got to be fun to be around when he's on meth, huh?
I don't think anybody's fun to be around when they're on meth.
I don't think
it's
that's
like
true.
I think it's worse than when people are like on coke. They're just annoying.
No, I don't think you've been around anyone on meth before, though. So you're making that up. I work
mean-
with dudes on meth.
All right,
They're chill.
Are they great? Okay.
They're not great.
Fine.
They're not bad. I lived with a meth head.
Fine. I stand.
Do you remember
corrected.
that old dude that lived with me?
Charlie?
No. Not old dude, but he
Bert, Brett, Brock,
no, not Brett.
Bender.
His name was Trevor.
Oh, I don't think I.
You
know
ever?
him.
I might have been before comedy. but-
Probably. I remember Breck.
Brent.
Yeah, Brent. Yeah.
His name was Trevor, and he was from like Lake of the Woods, Minnesota area, and he was working for my dad's company, and he needed to stay down in the city for months to work. And I was like, "Oh, I got an extra room. You can rent it from me. We'll do $750 a month and call it good."
Wow.
And he was like, "Oh, that's a steal," because rather than he was getting per diem to stay in the town. So
Was he the only one else living in the house then?
no, it was me, him, and Brett.
Oh, how long have you had this house?
8 years.
Wow.
And so he would do. It was the best roommate I ever had. A meth addict was literally the best roommate I've
Clean
ever had.
boy.
Cleaner than you.
Oh, okay.
Kept to himself.
I don't really.
Kept to himself.
I don't really
James,
mess-
you haven't done dishes once since you've been here.
I have done dishes like 8 times.
Really? A lot of cups with coffee at the bottom of them. Whole lot of cups with coffee at the bottom of them. A lot of missing spoons too. There's always about 40 spoons in the sink at all time. How many spoons do you use a day?
I use like 2 spoons a day, maybe. Maybe not even that.
Today alone, though.
Today alone, I've used no spoons.
Overall, weekly basis use of spoons.
I would say it would range between 5
These fucking suck. You want this?
grapefruit. No, thank you.
James, drink it.
It intensifies the effects of Zoloft.
Oh, good. So you might be better.
No, so I might get serotonin syndrome.
You're so neurotic if you think that's fucking real.
It is real.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Serotonin syndrome? Yes, it is.
From grapefruit?
From grapefruit
The fuck
juice?
it is.
Yes, it is.
Some fucking idiot doctor made that up so they could get you to drink orange. Who had stock in orange juice told you not to drink grapefruit juice.
Okay.
There's no real grapefruit in there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It looks kind of
Read.
natural.
Read.
Awesome.
Read.
Antitonetics swoop in to balance the body.
Did
and
you just
focus-
say anti-genetics instead of
I'm
antioxidant?
drinking it
What?
now. It's mine.
Okay, drink it then. Chug it.
Alright, I'll drink it when I feel like it.
No, drink it now, dude.
But your lips have been on it.
Yeah, so is my cock. Put my
Well,
cock
in that
inside.
case.
Yeah, drink up, buddy.
Antioxidants.
That'd be crazy if you blew my cock for the 51st episode. If you just started
Wait,
sucking.
this is 50.
No, last week was 50. Or
We
2
didn't
weeks
record
ago.
last week.
2 weeks ago was 50, wasn't
Brill? Bro's 49.
it? Oh,
This is a big episode.
so big.
This is a big
This
milestone.
is huge. We
This
didn't
is
do an
great.
episode last week because James got me COVID.
No, you
And-
got me COVID.
And then he kept going to open mics regardless.
Untrue.
James was like, I
That's
need
just-
to grind.
That's-
If I don't grind,
That's
how am I going
simply
to
not
get better?
true. We were both laid up for like a week.
Bullshit. I
Well,
didn't.
you longer than me. 'cause
I didn't
have a
take
better
any
immune
days
system
off.
because I'm healthier.
I had COVID. Didn't take any days off.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you're just saying what you did about me.
No, I took days off. I was gone for a while. I was
Set
gone
this on
for a
the
little
ground.
bit. Felt guilt.
We should have people take bets on what episode they think Rick's gonna be dead at.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Well, I imagine you'll kill yourself before Rick dies.
I don't think so.
If I had to put my money on it, you die before Rick.
No,
You're either gonna get jumped in L.A. when you live out in your van for a fucking day. you're gonna be sleeping one night and your window's gonna get smashed in, and some fucking cracked out toothless man's gonna just shank you in the ribs repeatedly. And you're gonna go, oh, it kind of burns. Please stop. As you're getting stabbed to death.
I hope I don't get a disease if I don't die.
If I don't die, I'm gonna have to get some kind of antiseptic to clean this wound
Oh,
out.
God, I didn't get my tetanus shot.
Yeah, dude, you're getting murdered in LA sleeping in your Prius. You don't think that's it? Okay, but back to Trevor. Trevor was a very good roommate. This basement's painted different now because my friend Missy painted it.
Okay.
And completely not anything I wanted.
Yeah.
I was like, you can do free range, and then I came down here, and I was like,
splatters,
ugh.
that shit.
No, I did all this. I did this
Oh.
because I had extra paint, and I felt like I was bored one day, and I was high, and I was like, I'm gonna throw paint at the wall. She did all these fucking like yin yang things,
The spikes,
whatever
and
the fuck.
swoops and
It's fine. It's just not for me.
sun. Yeah.
I don't. I gave her
that's
free
why
range.
you're covering it all by a coat rack.
No, that's just Lily's coat rack. I don't know why it's there.
She got a lot of coats.
So many fucking coats, dude.
1, 2.
There's
3,
literally she probably has
4,
20 coats.
5,
There's coats
6,
upstairs
7, 8. Oh wow.
The coats don't end.
Damn. I got like 2 coats.
Yeah, I got like 3.
Yeah.
I got like a work jacket. I got that Filson wool jacket that I like in the fall and early winter.
Yeah.
And I got that fucking heavy duty Carhartt for when it's real cold.
Yeah, I got a gravel gear coat.
Yeah.
I got like a Duluth Trading Company like winter jacket
Yep.
and like Carhartt hoodies. That's
Women love jackets.
it. Women love coats. Women be shopping.
Women be shopping, dude.
Women be
Straight up.
shopping.
But they got the power in their pussy, so they be doing what they want, though. They spend that money. They
All
ain't even
that-
have to
all that
earn that
power-
money to spend that motherfucking
all
money.
that power in that pussy. You stop giving out the pussy, you got all the power.
Wee. My girl hold out on the pussy. I say, baby, here's some money. Buy yourself a new motherfucking coat.
Yeah.
So Trevor, anyways, this was all bare basement before.
Okay.
So it was me, Trevor, Brett living down here, and Trevor would smoke meth in his vehicle on the way home. I think
What does it smell like?
I've
Bad?
never
Really
smelled it.
bad?
He never did it in the house or anything.
Oh.
He would. So maybe it wasn't on the way home. So he would get off work, get to the house, go in his room,
Okay.
sleep until about 6 o'clock.
AM?
No, and then at night, and then he would get out of his room, go in his car, and then
Smoke
he would
meth.
just and then he would just be gone until I saw him at work the next morning.
Wow.
He wouldn't even come back like to the house to sleep or
He would
anything.
take like a couple hour nap
and then he
he'd be
was
up
just
all night.
Then he
on
was just
meth.
he would just disappear for like wherever the fuck he went.
See, that's why you liked him.
Yes, it ruled. I just got a $750 check every month, and I didn't have to deal with anyone.
Huh.
And then he would come down here. The funniest part about him, he sometimes he would like take his nap, go out in the vehicle, do a little whatever the fuck he was doing, and then he would come down here with his acoustic guitar, and they would set up an acoustic guitar. He would set it up. He would set a stool up. He would sit on, and then he had one of those microphones with the bend on it.
Oh yeah.
The stands.
The one
so he
that
would
comics hate?
Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
that comics hate. And he would set it up so he could sit on a bench, and he would, and then he would sing into like a microphone holder without a microphone that had also like one of the holders for his phone on it.
Okay.
And he would just sing karaoke by himself playing guitar.
Wow.
And he just he would play Santeria so many by Sublime.
I don't practice
So many
Santeria.
times. And he would fuck up the guitar solo every
Yeah.
It was just like, dude, fucking this is the 40th time you played this song. How have you not gotten better?
He's got to practice.
Dude, sometimes he was
What if that's what he was doing? He just left all night, went somewhere, and
practice
just
guitar.
went to a hill and just practiced that Sublime
dude,
solo.
if you smoke meth and play guitar, I imagine you get pretty good pretty quick.
Yeah. Maybe he's just that bad at the guitar.
Yeah.
Though, that like the meth isn't even speeding it up.
But he was way into drawing too.
Oh.
He was all right for the shit that he drew. He would draw like fucking stuff bikers like is the best way I could describe it. A lot of skulls.
Like a skull
And
with
he
like
had
a
to have
knife
been in, like-
coming out of the eye or
Dude,
something.
he had to have been in like a meth spiral. He had to have been in a bad dark place or something.
Yeah.
Because one time he's like, "You mind if I like fucking like chew on his tongue a little bit? Mind if I like fucking like draw in your basement or something? I'll paint over it before I like move out or anything. I just kind of want to draw on like the block wall out.
Do you have pictures of what that looked like?
No, I don't know if I do. I wish I
Damn.
did. But it was like he did a big spiral staircase.
Okay.
And there was like a bunch of skulls and stuff
Yeah.
surrounding it, and like guns that he drew. Like he drew guns. It was just like every biker's dream tattoo is what he was drawing. It was
Wow.
fucking so
Just
bad.
like wings on the guns.
Yeah,
Like
it was
eagle
shit
wings
like
on the
that, like
guns.
Van Halen logos
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. Yeah, not good.
Ripped up
Great
American
roommate
flags.
though. Would have him live with me immediate. When I was living in Columbia Heights, I used to have this fucking 55-year-old Mexican dude who lived with me.
Yeah.
Named Omar Gumaro was his real name.
Omar Gamaro.
No, Gumaro was his
Oh.
full name, but we called him Omar. And he was a concrete finisher, and me and Brett were like early 20s, so we were just getting hammered on the weekdays.
Yeah.
And he's like, Max, I no longer live here. It's too loud. Like, and I worked with him, so I knew him.
That was such a bad Mexican
I know.
voice.
I can't. Go fuck yourself. Sorry, I don't practice.
sounded like
sorry, I'm not autistic
Chinese.
and don't practice fucking voices in my room alone. That's what James does. You should hear him. James, do your black voice you've been doing recently.
I don't do any voices alone in my room. If anything,
Was
it's
that a
Nate
fib?
Nickel voice.
Was that a fib?
If anything, it's Nate Nickel voice.
So, fuck it. You're getting the B material.
Fuck it, you're getting me material.
You,
I can't tell if you guys like the incest stuff or not.
you were pretty good at the Nate Nickel voice.
Who the hell is calling me? Oh, my mom. I gotta take this.
Pick her. Yeah, put it on speaker.
No, I can't.
Why do you gotta take it? What she gotta
I don't
say?
have to take it. I was fibbing.
Oh, do you not love your
I was
mom?
fibbing. No, I do love my mom. Fine, I'll take it right now.
Put it on speaker.
No, I can't put it on speaker.
Why not?
It might be something important.
Like what? What if
God,
she
I
died
don't
in a
know.
car crash?
Something maybe about well, I have her car right now.
What
so
if
it
it's the
could be about-
cops?
it could
What
be
if it's the
about that.
cops and they're
It could
calling
be-
calling you from her phone
Why would they do that?
because they saw ice on it
The
and they go,
cops are there.
yeah,
Why
but
would
they're
they-
calling on your phone to say your mom died.
I don't think they do that. I think they would show up. I think they would have a flag over her body.
A flag? Was she a veteran? Why would they have a flag over your
You
mom's
don't know.
body? It's a pride flag.
She served as a mother of three. You know, they got the flag, and then they'd be
Three
like, and-
tours.
and then they'd be like 8 cops, and they'd knock on the door, and then
Someone's got to shoot
and
this
then-
gun in the air for us. You want to do it?
And then there's a guy in the back, and he's got a bagpipe, and he goes, and then they just they do one of those things.
That would be crazy if you're.
There's a guy playing bagpipes at my grandpa's funeral.
Really?
Yeah, because he was like super Irish and a veteran. So there's just as they were like lowering the casket down, everybody's crying. It was insane.
That is not
It
like.
was so nuts.
Did he request the bagpipes before his
I
death?
don't know. I don't know.
That's
I don't
the
think he
most.
could've.
Like I want to annoy everyone at my
Yeah.
funeral.
Yeah.
Let's get the most annoying shit
Yeah.
that we can do.
My autistic cousin was just like going like this the whole time, just plugging
Is
her
your
ears.
whole family?
Not a lot of them. My grandpa was. Well, you had like OCD. Maybe he was autistic. I don't know. He probably never got diagnosed because they didn't do that.
No, he would have been the first one had he been diagnosed.
Maybe, or my great grandpa probably. Everybody thinks he was autistic. My great grandpa Crow, the
Grandpa
Lebanese
Crow?
boy, full Lebanese.
Full on.
Ever tell you we called him Grandpa Crow? Because he would like have pet crows. Not like he would just find them, and then he would have pet crows.
He would keep him in the house.
He would keep them in the house. Sometimes he'd let them go outside, and they'd go back and forth because he just fed them, and they're smart. And then he would talk to them. He'd go. And then we'd be like, that's Grandpa Crow. And then the crows would be like, and then he would like feed him. And he had this little box that they'd play with. He put food in the box
Yeah.
and they'd fuck around with the
Make
box.
them
and
use
get
their
the food.
brain to get
yeah,
food?
Yeah.
How old was he when he was having those crows?
Oh, probably before I was born. He kind of stopped having the crows once he got into the old people home.
Yeah, they
Dude, he was in
don't
an
let
old
him have
person
crows
home,
there.
like a really shitty old person home. They had a pool though, but it was like a sad pool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
always so cold. Like it was never like working. And I remember my mom
Just like film, like a layer of film on the top
Yep,
of it, like a
yep.
gross, nasty pool.
and there'd just be like old people hanging out down there, just not using the pool.
No one
and
even
my
floating
mom
in it.
would always be
You'd
like,
think
hey,
they'd want to float in there.
They'd be like, "Hey, we're going to Grandpa Crow's," and then you guys can go in the pool, and we'd all jump in the pool, and it would just be freezing,
Shivering.
and then we would get out of the pool, and then we'd help them squeegee the water back into the pool, Because it would always get up on the thing, and there'd be a closet of squeegees. We'd squeegee.
So the old people don't slip.
Yeah, so the old people don't slip. And then we go up to Grandpa Crow's place, and then he'd give us like some kind of crackers or something. And then
My great grandma always had a jar of pistachios.
Yeah, he had a gun too. I don't know why.
In the old folks'
in a
home?
gun in the old folks' home. He had like a gun. I don't know like the legality of that or anything, but it was.
They
such
had to
a
pry it from his
stinky
dead
place.
hands, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
You think he was getting pussy
I mean,
there?
he was all there, dude. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Was he single at the time?
Yeah, because my great grandma Genevieve or whatever her name was, some.
You truly just get forgotten 2 generations after you die.
And then
whatever my great grandma's name, fucking Jenna, whatever the fuck.
Like Genevieve or something.
Some lady.
I mean, I never met her. I
Yeah.
met my great grandpa.
Yeah.
He survived the Great Depression. He immigrated here.
Wow.
Yeah.
During the Great Depression, he was still coming from Lebanon, so he was like, "It is so much better here." Is he just eating rocks?
Yeah, he's like eating rocks. He would just like eat like half a watermelon with a spoon. And my grandma would get all mad. She's like, I bought that for everybody. And he'd be like just slurping down watermelon with a spoon.
That's sick as
He was a
hell.
horrifying kind of guy.
Was he a
I
violent?
mean, I liked him a lot, but he would do this thing where he would find turtles, like just like painted turtles.
Yeah.
He would spray paint them, drill a hole in their shell, like the hang off shell in the back of them, tie a rope to them, and then just like tie the other end of the dock, and then the grandkids, they'd play with the turtle. Isn't that psychotic?
That's sick.
And then the turtle would just be like this, just treading water,
Just trying to swim
get
away.
and then we'd fucking reel him back in, and then he'd be like. Just try to dive, thinking that.
How many
work.
painted turtles did you guys have around your fucking lake growing up?
There were quite a bit there, and he'd always have one, and he'd paint them. So if he sees them again, it's like you'd know because they have a hole in their shell.
Yeah, for sure.
But he'd paint them anyways. He'd spray paint them red, and
Is that why you like killing hamsters and stuff then?
no, I don't kill hamsters.
You just torture them a bit.
No, I don't. I don't like that stuff. My brother would like fuck up a frog though.
Oh, we did that.
My little brother would grab a frog by its legs and do the "hello, my baby" thing, and then he would spin him around.
Oh my god! And just snapping their
Just
arms.
destroying their arms.
Oh, they'll never be able to bench press.
1 second.
Speaker.
Hey, Mom.
Hello, mother.
Doing good. Yeah, me and Max are actually recording a podcast right now.
Hi, James. I just want to let you know that me and your dad are gonna fuck tonight. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's not gonna pull out, so we're gonna make another child. What'd she have to
boy.
say?
She goes, just call me back when you can. It's about Spotify.
It's probably something important. Remember when you said that?
No, you said that. You said, what if she's dead?
No, you originally said something important.
You know what? And that's important to her. She has to listen to her podcasts.
Couldn't you say, Mom, isn't this worth a Google? What are our podcasts? What does she listen
My
to?
mom's about to have a podcast.
Is she actually?
Yeah. She's like I don't know, she works at a school, so she's going to have like her school podcast. She's gonna
It's
be
just
in
all the
charge of.
students on there?
Yeah, yeah.
Be like, would you fuck me? Just asking
She's
all
like,
the
hit this.
just asking all the students if they
yeah.
fuck you.
She's like cracking beers and giving them to kids.
Oh, damn. What does your mom do?
Scale of 1 to 10, the principal.
Smash or pass?
Yeah. Smash or pass, freshman edition.
What's the freakiest thing you've ever done in the locker room?
I won't tell. It's all we can blank out your name.
We'll bleep it out, and let's see those tits. They look like they're budding. They look new.
Oh my god.
Dude, we've been at work.
Can you imagine if you had a podcast at your high school? Like your
Yeah.
high school that would
If I
don't-
started a podcast in high school, I'd probably be rich by now. For sure, dude. Because I would have been my podcast would have been all about investing and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had dreams of being an investor in high school.
Yeah.
I would have just straight up done the research and been an investor at a podcast.
Yeah, just
I'm just that's
got
facts.
it done.
That's facts.
Yeah.
What would you have talked about in your high school podcast? We used to get drunk.
Yeah.
Well, no, we wouldn't be
I wore
drunk.
a leather jacket senior year of high school, so probably not anything good.
Yeah, I had a leather Letterman jacket.
I also had like really long, like I had like long
All
hair.
conference, dude. Offensive lineman of the conference. Just like
God, what
nothing,
would I
no
be talking
big
about in high
fucking
school?
deal.
I also went through a phase where I'd like wear like ties.
Oh, God.
Or like
we
a
used to have
tie.
to wear ties. We used to have to wear sport coats.
Well, I didn't have to.
And,
we could have worn anything we wanted.
No, we had to
decided
wear
a tie.
stuff on hockey games.
Oh.
In high school, for the game days, we had to wear like nice clothes, ties, button-ups.
Shiny shoes.
They wanted us to look professional when we got off that fucking bus.
Hmm.
And it was literally just people getting off the bus saying, like, what is...
with like a lip of chew in.
Yeah, like there was nothing professional going on. We
Yeah.
were gambling on the bus rides there a lot. We were playing... Well,
like online gambling.
what the fuck was it called? It was Guts. It's like a very simple card game
Is it
that's
like
no
three-card
skill.
Monty?
No. It's like literally flip a card. It's got to be above or below a certain number. And I forget how to play it exactly, but it's literally just flip the card, win or lose.
Wow.
There's no skill.
50-50?
No skill. No fit. Not 50-50. Whatever the odds are based on what the card is, that was you had to be higher or lower than.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was very just no skill. Just
Yeah. Very, very high school gambling
yes.
card game.
Yeah. Or like extreme degenerate gambling
Yeah.
card game.
Yeah.
Like literally just flip it. Lost $20 or won
Wow.
$20.
Did you ever go to the casino in high school?
Yeah, we used to go when we all turned 18. That was the
That's
fun you
what
could
we
have.
did. We went all the way. We drove down to Treasure Island on Friday nights.
Yep.
One time I lost $40, and I was like, "This sucks. I want to
Never.
die."
I hate gambling. I do
I
not
hate it
like.
too.
Yeah.
But like all my friends would keep wanting to go, so every now and then I'd go, and I'd be like, "I'm spending $5 when this is gone. I'm done."
Yeah.
And then one night I won like $120.
I'm a very set. This is what I'm spending
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
gambler. I'm either gonna go up a bunch or I'm gonna lose this
Yeah.
set of money.
Yeah.
And I have a buddy Chody who's a real gambler. He has like a
This one you wrestled.
yeah. Fat Max versus the
versus
Chode.
Chode.
Yeah, that's me and Chody. And he's got greasy hair because I smeared it with bacon grease when we were younger. We got in a fight in my kitchen, and there was a pan full of bacon grease. He blames his greasy hair that he has to this day.
You like fucked up his like.
No, he tries saying the only reason he has
fucked
greasy
up his
hair.
pH level
Yes.
in his hair.
He
or
says the
something?
only reason
you
he
altered
still
his DNA.
straight up. He says the only reason he has greasy hair to this day is because I smeared bacon grease in it.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't. It's not true, but it's. I
you
did
coulda
do it.
really
We-
fucked his scalp up.
I remember we were just wrestling in the kitchen
Yeah.
and he was doing dirty. He was a dirty little fucking chihuahua
Yeah.
fighter. He would go
Yeah.
at your legs a bunch.
Yeah. So
And-
you just got a handful of bacon grease. And
Dude,
just-
I was on the ground and there was the bacon cast iron pan. I just, you know how it's got like, it turns like gray and it's got like the bits in it and everything.
Yeah.
And I just
Real
scooped it like
slimy.
that and just,
Yeah.
just started rubbing it all over his
He's
hair.
like, oh, this
What
forever.
the fuck, Max? What the fuck? Just started losing it. But he's a degenerate gambler now. He
When
has,
I put on that baby oil for that sketch, that stayed on for a minute.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That stayed on for like a day and a half.
Stayed on
I
for a
felt
bit, didn't
oily.
it? Yeah. That was a good sketch.
That was a fun one.
That was fun.
I think the sock one's gonna be fun.
The sock
I
one's
like
good.
the sock one.
The sock one is good.
Yeah.
It should just be. Well, this is talking shop. We'll do it later.
Yeah.
But the fucking so Chody has a separate bank account from his girlfriend or
Okay,
wife
smart.
now
Oh.
that he's had for like since he was like early 20s.
Okay.
That's the gambling account,
yeah.
and he just only uses that money to gamble, and she doesn't know about it. And like I remember he bet 20 grand on the Lakers.
How much is in it?
I mean, he was gambling baseball daily. Like
oh my
he's
God.
a degenerate gambler. I remember he bet
Dude,
20
he could
grand.
just give that to me.
Yeah, he bet 20 grand on the Lakers to make playoffs to win like 4 grand or something.
Wow.
It was like, well, it's a sure bet, and it was like, dude, it's 4.
And he lost?
No, he won,
Oh.
but it was $4,000 a year later though. That money's like tied up while it's there. You know what I mean? It's not
Jesus
like you can just say this is the bet
Christ.
I'm making and then take your word for it if you lose. And
What if he gave that money to me, and then I said, "Hey, I'll gamble this for you and give you what you earn," and then every now and then I sent him $20.
the gamble is me trying to make it as a comedian?
Yeah. This will pay for my rent for a little while.
Yeah.
While I just write all day.
I wouldn't do that. Even if I didn't have a job, I wouldn't write all day.
No, absolutely not.
No one does it.
I would write I would try to write more.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
Probably
write
wouldn't.
all day.
My brain has a limit to writing.
Dude,
And
when I
it's-
first started comedy, people would talk about like Daryl Horner like that.
Yeah.
People would be like, dude, he's the best. He's the mind of the scene. He doesn't have a job, unemployed. All he does, gets up, writes all day. Writes all day. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Man, can you imagine?
I'm mixed gender, or I'm half. What's his joke?
I can't recite a
Oh,
single one of his jokes.
I'm mixed race, half black, half white, mixed race, or what the fuck? I'm mixed race, half NASCAR, half police chase, because he's half black, and that's the joke, or however
God.
black he says he is. He's just black enough to think he can get away with saying the N-word, which is fucking wild to me.
Dude, is he in Alabama now?
I don't fucking know.
That guy's wild. Dude,
Yeah. He turned
made,
all of his-
He made like an uncomfortably long post about the Huck 2 girl thing. And
Yeah.
I was like, I just wanted to be like, dude,
Shut the
you
fuck up.
have to delete everything. You have to disappear. You have to leave everything behind.
You have to become the Unabomber. That's your
Yeah.
only option
Yeah.
to save face.
Yeah.
He turned all
Can you
of his
imagine if he just wipes everything
he
off?
turned his Facebook friends to all followers too now.
Yeah.
He does it. It's like I don't think he
And
ha-
gets no likes on anything. It'll be like one like and one comment by Eric Peter the Wolf being like just something incoherent. Yeah,
just
yeah.
howling. Yeah, that whole
That guy types on things like Whitney talks in real life.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Whitney's more coherent.
Whitney's
though.
more coherent. Eric Peter DeWolf will be like, haha, some obscure reference nobody knows about, and just be like, wait, is that right? Or like just something crazy like that. And you're like, what are you talking? No one knows what you're saying.
Oh, dude, I have a coworker who is the most confusing talker of all time. Literally, like a month ago, he was explaining a movie. This is a 20-minute explanation of a movie he didn't know. Trying to tell us what movie it was. He didn't know the plot of it. He didn't know who was in it.
Oh, and you're trying to guess.
And
while
he didn't
he's
know what
giving
it was
the
called.
worst
He
notes.
kept going. So I think they're like it's like
He has no idea.
it was insane. It was 20 minutes of him trying. He was like, so they rob a bank, or maybe they were
No,
like.
I bet he didn't know any actor name either.
No actor name,
Yeah, yeah.
nothing. They're robbing a bank, or maybe.
Or maybe they
No,
were.
maybe it was a grocery. Maybe they weren't even robbing it. I don't. God.
Wait, they were.
Do you
in-
know what I'm
they
talking
were
about?
in
And it'll be like, what the
school.
fuck are you?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
it was
have a
based
clue.
in Brooklyn in the '90s, or was it Chicago in the early
Oh,
2000s?
he is the best to
It's
get
like, what do you-
get him talking before break's done.
Uh-huh.
30-minute break. You start asking him questions.
Yeah.
You got another 15 minutes on your hands after
That's
that.
great.
You're getting a 45-minute break.
Dude, I work with this guy, and he's been trying to get a new job. The almost 3 years I've worked at the company, he's just been trying to find a new
Yeah.
job, but he keeps getting like scammed by fake jobs.
Oh yeah.
And he came into work one day.
This
And
is the autistic
Yeah,
dude?
yeah. And he was telling me how he applied to a new job, and he might not be here in the next couple weeks. And I was like, oh, I'll miss you, whatever. And then he comes back in, and then like a couple weeks later, I'm like, hey, how's that like new job going? He's like, man, I found out it was a scam, and they actually have been sending me death threats. And I was like, oh, so what are you gonna do? He's like, call the police. They don't know what to do. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I probably just ignore him. He's like, yes, I'm just scared because they have all my information. And then, dude, he's so interesting. I told you about when he like killed that mouse in the rain.
Yeah, when he just smashed the mouse?
He just flicked it out of the tube of vinyl, and it just tumbled down the hill. And I was like, I think you killed it, Mark. And it's like raining, but his transition glasses are still like changed. And he's like, yes, it appears dead.
We should have him on.
We should.
I would love to talk to this guy.
Dude, he's so cool. Man, a few words, but he always gets me.
I bet you there's some darkness in there.
The day he leaves, I'm going to quit, I think.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That's your fun.
He's the only, he hates this other guy that we work with because he's like the owner's friend or something,
Yeah.
and he just fucking hates him.
Gets away
I'll be
with
like, Mark,
everything.
I'm like, why is all this stuff messed up? He's like, appears to be the workings of Lee. That's the guy's name. There'll just be like shit everywhere. He doesn't know how to do stuff, and yeah,
Bad
he
employee.
rocks. There's one lady that worked there. She quit like maybe 6 months after I started working there, and he hated her too. He's like, "Well, thank God she's gone." Just like she's been gone for like 2.5 years, and he's like, "Well, good thing she's not here anymore."
No longer have to deal with that woman.
Yeah, yeah.
What's his name?
Mark.
How old is he?
He's got to be like 60.
How long has he been doing this?
His whole life, I think.
He's
Just
gonna-
working in print shops, quitting, finding a better print shop job.
What does he do now?
He just
Does he press
works-
the button?
He does everything. He does the printer. He loads up the printer. He does the designs, the setups. He does everything. He's our lead designer. He's the
Oh, he
lead print
designs
guy.
stuff?
He does production with me sometimes. He does everything, dude. The whole shop. If Mark left, we would be fucked. We would be in the dark.
Yeah, for sure.
Sandra, no one else knows how to run the printer. He's the only person that knows how to do everything there, and he knows how to do it. Like Sandra does, like the QuickBooks, whatever, all that business money stuff, and he knows how to do some of that. He knows how to do all the graphic.
Don't
design
let
stuff.
that boy loose on
He knows-
Excel. If you let him loose on Excel, they're gonna start making a lot of money. All right, he's gonna go fucking ham.
He knows. How
It's
to
gonna
do,
be a tight
He knows how to
ship.
do everything, and I just like kind of haven't been learning. Like I learned what they taught me the first like 6 months, and I just haven't learned anything else.
Yeah, what's the point if you don't
Yeah.
have any? If you have no aspirations
Yeah.
of moving up somewhere, why
Yeah.
put any effort than all
I think
they
we get
expect
paid the
us?
same too.
Yeah.
It's like why would I?
Yeah,
Why would I?
I don't want to put any effort in more than what you expect out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the more stuff you learn how to do at a job, the more stuff you have to do, and then the more stuff you can fuck up on and get yelled at.
yeah.
That's my mentality.
That's why you fuck up on it the first time and never do it again.
Yeah.
You say, "Whoops, I started a fire in the
you know-
printer, Sharon." Sharon, it appears that my cock
Dude, the
has
big-
got
the-
stuck in the printer.
Dude, the big thing is like a head strike.
Oh no, it went in the black
They're-
ink. I'm doing black dick right now. What?
You're like, don't do that. We'll get a head strike on the printer. A head strike is like a $60,000 repair, and it can just happen. And Mark will be like loading something. He's like, and then the printer will start beeping. He'll start running to the printer, start pressing buttons and opening up the things. And he's like, I thought we were gonna have a head strike. That's like the big nightmare in the shop.
Yeah.
That would set us back a lot. We would be
Oh,
fucked if we got a
60
head
grand,
strike.
that's a hit, dude.
Yeah, it's almost as much as the printer.
It's almost as much as everyone's salary combined.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It sounds like you guys aren't making any fucking money there.
I don't know. I don't know how I get paid what I do, and I don't get paid that much, but I get paid, enough to pay rent and stuff, which is all I need right
Yeah.
now. And I feel like some days I'm like, because we're expensive. Like to get shit from our shop, it's kind of a lot.
make?
Like signs, vehicle graphics,
Like
banners.
vinyl graphics and
Yeah,
shit.
vinyl graphics, banners. We do like install stuff.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Pearl. It's me and Max. We're recording our podcast right now.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm guessing you're not at Acme.
No. You know what? Message Marty Quist.
Okay, okay.
He'll respond immediately, hopefully, and hopefully you'll get signed up.
On Facebook or Instagram?
Probably Facebook. That would be best.
All right, thanks, dude.
Okay, bye, Pearl.
Could have been a text.
Don't be mean. Pearl Rose, first woman on the pod.
Yeah. Well,
And my mom.
You're forgetting about Sydney.
Oh, second woman on the pod.
Third
woman on the pod.
Nice try, buddy. I can't believe you just did that. You just jumped a woman onto the podcast somehow. That's the unspoken rule. No females on the pod.
Except Sydney.
Sydney came with a man that looked like a girl too. What was his name?
So, fourth?
Liam? Lion?
Leo?
Leo?
Theo? No.
Was
it
the
was
dude-
it was like Tony.
I don't know.
I kept wanting to call him a different name.
Yeah.
And I kept calling him that wrong name. So I don't think I could remember. I think it's Leon. Does that
Leon,
sound right?
yeah, Kings of.
Yeah.
His sex was on fire.
Sorry, Rick.
I've been walking around. I could use somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone like you.
Yeah. I think that's the only song I know by them. or that I can think of right now. Running around looking out. Dude, Rick, speak. Sing.
Rick, sing.
Kings of
We're
Leon.
singing
Sing Sex
Kings
on
of Leon.
Fire.
1. I forgot the rest of that song.
I don't even.
know what the song. That was Metallica 1. That was the song I just sang. Rick, dude.
Dude, his hair's growing back nice.
Rick, don't bite the dick that fucks you, honey. You gotta learn to suck it funny.
Kings of Leon?
Yeah, it's Kings of Leon. Get up here.
No.
Get up here.
More
No,
like
dude,
Kings
come
of
on. Come here.
Peon.
Make love to me. Let's make this an X-rated YouTube. Come on, Rick. Whoa. Come on, get up
Dude,
here.
he's calling your bluff.
Get up here, old man. What's up, dude?
You gotta
Good
rub
to
his
be
ear.
back
Rub
on
the
the
inside
pod
of it.
now
Rub
that
the
you're-
inside of his ear. Rub the inside of his ear.
Oh, yeah. Now that your fucking cancer's gone, dude.
Dude, cancer free. Look at that.
The scar was this big, podcast.
That is crazy.
Guess what? Wasn't even cancer. It was
Wait, really?
It was a benign tumor. It was basically a hair follicle that created a tumor that ruptured and exploded that big. Rick looked like Rick's side of his body looked like he had a gunshot wound.
Rick, dude, and it was just gushing.
It was
all
foul.
day.
It was disgusting. Oh, we got 5% left. That's perfect. We're almost done anyways.
All right.
We're at like
Shall we wrap it up?
what are we at? 38. Look on the thing.
This doesn't count in real time. It counts by bar and beats. So I don't have no idea how long we've been recording. We're at 1,094 beats.
What
or
if I
bars.
just smash this?
I'd kill myself and then I'd die before Rick and you'd win.
That is the goal. There's got to be a way to change that. That's kind of fun to just pull. I'm going to get my laptop down here. I'm going to start reading you articles to figure out how
What's wrong
smart
with
you
me?
really are. Yeah.
Oh. You know, I have a pretty high IQ.
You say this constantly, but you're the dumbest fucking person I live with.
The dumbest
Yes,
that
dude.
you've ever lived with?
Yes. Charlie Settles was fucking.
No.
There we go.
no.
You just switch it to time.
Oh, wow.
If you
So
had a
what are we
high
at?
IQ, you could have figured that
Oh,
out. but no.
37? I
Yeah.
have like a really good high IQ.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like- it's
exactly
like
what
in the-
high
it's
IQ.
like in the
That's how
130,
people with
140.
high IQs describe it. I have a really good high IQ.
Yeah.
It's like so good.
Okay, we're at 40.
Let's call it a wrap, folks.
right.
This was episode 50.
See you next week.
See you next week.
God bless.